guys, today I am here with Alex and his E60 M5. What year is this? A 2008. 08. Okay, so that's the pre-LCI car, right?
That is when the LCI started.
That's when LCI started.
Yeah,
so
2008 to 2010.
Okay.
And then 06 to 07 was pre-LCI.
Okay. Let's start with the basics. How long have you had the car, and like, why'd you pick an E60 M5?
Yeah, that's the main question. Well, obviously the V10 is the main reason why I wanted it. But I've had it for 3 years. I bought it with 90,000 miles. Now it's got 121,000 miles.
I didn't know you had this many miles on the car.
Dude, I drive a lot. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Up until recently, I put this on my channel. I wrecked the car. Very embarrassing, whatever.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, it's been kind of stressful because electrical problems and then obviously all the money it took to get the body work back in good shape. But before that, it's been an excellent car, and I was planning on keeping it for a long time, but now obviously with some of the issues, it's
second guessing it.
Yeah.
I admire your courage in purchasing a high mile E60 M5.
Right.
What was going through your head when you're like, you know what, I want a car, I'm gonna get an E60 M5?
Well, it was between this or a C63.
Okay.
And basically, the V10 was what made this a little bit more unique than the C63. So that's why I chose that. Because obviously the C63 is a great car.
Yes, 100%.
But it just didn't have that specialness to it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a V8 and a sedan. You know? Whereas this was a V10. It's just a little bit more unique.
There aren't many V10 sedans out there, right? Like this and then the Audi S6, S8.
Right.
Yeah.
And I figured, why not? Especially this one, the SMG pump and the clutch was already replaced at 80,000. It's a 2-owner car. The guy took really good care of it. Had all the huge folder of like oil changes and all the upkeep. Bought it in California, and I just figured it'd be a good buy just because you know, it is an LCI. Which are kind of known to be a little bit more reliable than the older ones.
I don't feel like that's saying much though.
Yeah.
So other than before the accident and the weird electrical issues that are going on right now, have you had any other issues? You said the rod bearings were done. Any other like major mechanical issues? Any breakdowns with the car?
I had one issue. The entire ownership, and it was pretty expensive. It was pretty bad, and it's not that common. I had a valve spring break, which was like out of nowhere.
Okay.
I was able to drive it to the shop. So this truck has never seen a tow truck. But it was about 2,600. Yeah, wasn't too happy about that.
That's not good. Okay.
It was like cylinder 8 or something. It was like really hard to get to, and but after that, that's it. That's the only issue I've had with the car ever. Man,
what is it like to own 120,000 miles on an E60 M5? Does it stress you? Like when you get in the car, you worried about things breaking?
The number looks bad, but I know how well this car is how well I've treated it, and then how well it's done for me.
Okay. Wait. We have a little bit of a tunnel.
Oh, roll the windows down.
That alone makes the worry and stress worth it.
Right.
That doesn't.
Yeah, I just go to a tunnel after I look at the mileage. I'm like, okay, much better.
Oh, okay, I feel better now. What have you done to the car modification-wise? Because that's not a stock exhaust.
Simple muffler delete and X-pipe. Cheapest possible option, and it sounds that good.
Yeah.
The hood is custom. It's like an M3 style hood.
I noticed that, like the power bulge. I was filming it. I was like, okay.
Spacers lowered, the usual stuff.
Yeah, it looks really good like that.
And I think that's it. I have a tune sitting at home, but it's not on the car, obviously. And that's probably going to be it for now.
So what would you say is your favorite part? I think you said the engine. Anything else? Like, what do you love about owning one of these? Unique in the engine?
Yeah, it's pretty unique. But I think probably my favorite part about it, other than the V10, because everybody says the V10, like thinking outside of the box, is just how much you get for the money. Like how much these things have depreciated.
Yes. What did you buy this for?
19.5 with 90,000 miles.
Okay.
And it was at the time a really good deal. Most of them were like 21.
Oh, okay.
But this guy for some reason couldn't sell it. And well, he could, but he was trying to get rid of it pretty fast. He had an F80 M3.
Okay.
And he didn't.
Get rid of this.
And he took. I think I offered him like 1,000 less. Yeah. And he was like, sure. So.
Oh wow. What do you dislike about it? What do you hate about this car?
Obviously, I want to say the SMG, but everybody's going to say that. So, like, thinking outside the box again, I would say it's going to be hard for me to upgrade from this car in this price point.
That's true.
You know, you really get so much for this car as far as like luxury and the 500 horsepower, which is still a lot in today's terms.
Yeah.
The way it looks, and obviously the V10.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to upgrade for 20 grand.
You have heated and cooled seats.
Yeah.
My significantly more expensive RS7 doesn't even have cool seats because I have the sport seat option.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then that's right. It's hard to beat the performance of this thing for the money.
Yeah, like just overall, like to get something that's like as cool, I guess, or unique or whatever, you know, you'd have to spend like 40 or 50.
Correct. Like on a newer E63 or something.
Yeah, and it's just obviously a lot more money. So I just love how much these have depreciated.
Did you think about M5s on either end, like an E39 or an F10? Have you been a BMW guy? You have an M3 too, you have an E92, so.
Yeah, this is my 4th BMW.
Okay.
I'm a huge naturally aspirated guy.
Okay.
And E39, I like it, but it's, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me.
Really? Because I love that gen.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. They drive nice too.
But it's like, they're just as expensive basically. And
pretty much,
like,
yeah.
You know, I'd rather have a V10.
Okay, all right.
And then the
new twin turbo V8
yeah,
ones.
they just don't sound that good for me, man. Even if they're fully catless, straight pipe, they sound, you know, cool.
Well, you're spoiled. This thing sounds like an F1 car.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan of naturally aspirated cars.
I mean, nothing wrong with
my
that.
My dream car is a GT3. If I had...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I want. Something that screams, you know, 9,000 RPM, no turbos.
So between this and your M3, which one do you like more? Because those can be bought for similar prices too, E92s and these E60s.
Yeah, I just bought that M3 for 22.
Okay.
Similar.
Yeah.
The M3.
Really?
Yeah, the dual clutch. Okay. It's not a manual. I know all the enthusiasts are like, you don't have a manual. I just like dual clutch transmissions. Coming from the SMG, it was like a must.
Okay.
I love that transmission. The cabin feels more... It's just a much smaller car, obviously, so it feels...
a little more nimble and sporty.
Yeah, more sporty. You know, at the end of the day, this is still a 5 Series. Very big car, and it's like kind of a laid back... Like,
getting an F10 or a G, whatever the latest gen.
Dude,
those are like 7 Series size.
Really, literally, yep.
Is there anything you want to keep doing modification-wise? Do you think you try to restore it back to nice? Or you're kind of at the crossroads now after the incident?
Well, what sucks is that I have a set of agency power headers at home. They're $2,500, and I bought them like right before I wrecked the car.
Yeah.
Catless headers, you know, obviously it would sound insane with them on. But it'd be $500 to put them on. So it's like, was it really worth it? You know, now on the car worth probably 12, you know, with maybe less than that with the miles and the accident. So I don't know if I'm going to put those on or not. I would love to, but I think it'd make for some good exhaust videos.
It would make for some awesome sounds.
But it's like, is it worth it?
Do you love this car enough where, let's say you can afford it, would you want to buy one of like a pristine one, like let's say 50, 60,000 miles? Do you think you would
have to keep this one?
You'd have to keep
this one. This car, I didn't have an Instagram before I got this car. It's like introducing me to so many people.
Okay.
And like I've met so many cool people from it. I mean, you wouldn't be reviewing it if it wasn't for this car. So I've had a lot of memories with this car, and I'll probably keep this car if I end up keeping it until like 200,000 miles.
Wow.
Like
all right.
It's worth it to me.
Okay.
This specific one.
So I would say you truly do love the car.
I really do.
You do love the car. It's a great spec.
So many good memories.
Yeah. A couple little issues to fix, I'm sure. I mean, do you want to talk about any of the things that have come up?
Yeah, so I literally picked the car up like 12 hours before Eddie got here in Atlanta. So, I wrecked it in December, so it's been gone for like 6 months.
That sucks.
And obviously I was really stressed out for you. I was like, oh, I hope it's gonna like freaking run. And luckily it did. But we've got some airbag lights, passenger restraint, park distance control, which that's one of the, where it got hit, I think one of the, what's it called? Parking sensors is a little bit damaged. And now we have a transmission malfunction, which I've never seen in my life.
It kicked me out of manual drive mode.
Right, and so...
Oh, let's go cycle the key. Oh, old BMW problems. I mean, this is... We're showing the true... what it's actually like to own one of these.
But dude, it hasn't been like this whole time, I swear. Yeah, my whole ownership has been great, and then it's like as soon as you wreck it, or as soon as I wreck it, everything goes to crap.
It's not upshifting. All right, so is there anything else you want to tell people what it's like to own one of these? What people should look for, consider, if they're thinking about another vehicle? Let's just say somebody's debating between C63, E63, or one of these, or like
100% before you buy an E60 M5, because I never drove one. I just had it shipped from California to my house without even, you know, I mean, I did my research, but I never actually drove one. if you're getting an SMG, you've got to drive the SMG before you buy it, because
see if you're okay with
it's
it.
a very old transmission.
Yeah.
It feels ancient. It's, you know, as we were talking about earlier with the Aventadors and stuff, there's a lot of character behind the shifts. I mean, it's very engaging, and like the shifts are so hard that it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But as you know, the laggy, slow shifting, and when you're just driving normally,
yeah, it's
God, that gets so irritating.
I mean, the early Gallardo E-gears were like that. Audi R8 R-Tronic is like that. All the single clutch, kind of automated single clutch, manual-ish things are like this.
Right. Yeah, that's just the way it was back then.
Yeah, you can change the like intensity of the shifts, but you do have to kind of pretend like it's a manual. I found that with transmission like these, when you're doing a shift, if you lift off the gas briefly and then do the shift, it helps.
Right. That's how I do
you
it.
have the whole wave motion going.
Right.
All right. Do your research.
Yeah, just definitely drive one beforehand,
Yeah.
and then what I did was find one that already had the SMG pump replaced and the clutch. That's if you're getting one with an SMG. Obviously, if you want a manual, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, manual would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are rare though.
Yeah, I think there's like 1,200 made in the U.S.
That's rare. Okay.
But they're out there.
Yeah.
And then the rod bearings, obviously, dude, I replaced mine at 115,000 miles. I wish I would have brought them. I was gonna bring them, and they actually looked decent.
Really?
They didn't have much copper in them at all.
Okay. All right.
For the most part, when you see them, you know, go out, spin a rod, they're like full copper, shiny, like gold. Dude, mine didn't really have any copper in it at all.
Okay. At 115,000 miles.
Yeah, so I actually kind of regret doing it, because I could use that money on something
preventative
else.
though. It's preventative, because like if they were to go bad, your cost would have increased threefold.
Right.
Probably.
So that's one of those things that's like, you just never know. But I know many people with over 120,000 miles on the originals. But it's like, yeah, you do get kind of nervous. So I would just budget that 2,500 with the cost of the car.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and get it done, so you don't have to worry about it. Throttle actuators seems to be fairly common, but not really. Like, I don't actually know anybody that's had to replace theirs. I think one guy.
Okay. Man, I feel like we could go on for half an hour about all the.
Yeah.
This is why
alternator.
I'm so impressed that you're willing to do this, because I don't know. Maybe I love the car. It sounds great. I've liked like when I was a kid getting into cars. It was when this generation was just coming out. And like I was in 8th grade. I was like, oh my god, the M5 V10, it's so awesome, 500 horsepower. Right. But now that I know all these things, it's like, I don't know if I'd have the courage to own one.
Well, the horror stories have really been blown up.
Yes, I agree with that. That's probably a true thing.
Most of the people that I know that own them love them and haven't really had those kind of issues. Okay. But they are out there, so it's not like, you know, they're lies. It does happen. But I think it's just blown up to the point where everybody thinks like every single M5 is going to blow up. And, you know. So coming from an E60 M5 owner, it sounds like he would recommend one. Definitely will put a smile on your face. If you have maybe, say, 2,500 set aside just in case.
That'd be the biggest piece of advice.
Yeah, you can't own this car living paycheck to paycheck. No. First of all, the 10 miles per gallon is going to be extremely, it's going to add up. Yeah. And then, just in case, you know, like me, the valve spring thing was just so random. Yeah. And like I said, it's not that common, but it still came out of nowhere. And had I not had that safety fund like set aside for it, you know, it would have been in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, there we go. That is what it's like to own a 120,000 mile we'll make that the title. People will be like, holy crap, that's so many miles. 120,000 mile E60 M5. Big smiles on your face. I hope you enjoy, get everything fixed up nice. I mean, it's still been fun to drive today. It sounds so good. Yeah, I just wish that transmission thing wasn't turning on. It's fine right now, so take a look at it. We'll see. Yeah. You will, I guess, the biggest takeaway is it sounds awesome, it looks good, but also, like Alex has experienced, there are going to be small issues, but you live with them. Part of the character of the car, right? Right, yeah. Well, hope you guys liked this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Check out Alex's channel. Plug it. Alex Gray. Yeah, Alex Gray. Alex Gray. You can see this as M3. Yeah. Thanks. I'm down in Atlanta on my way to Germany right now, and he reached out, do a quick video. Yeah, it's crazy how that worked out. Yeah, real quick, we've been trying to do this for what, 3 years? Oh man, he texted me like, I don't even know, way longer. Like, hey, you want to drive the M5? I'm like, sure. Where are you located? Atlanta. I was like, I'll drive to you. I don't care. I don't want to. See, I didn't want the pressure of you driving like cross country to like film. I just seemed that would have been so fun. That stressed me out. And then you were visiting family in Orlando, I think. And then that's when the valve spring broke. And I was like, dude, the freaking timing. Like right when you're gonna review the car, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, the car's in the shop. All right, make sure you guys check out Alex's channel. We'll have a full review of this car up too. Thanks for watching.